back, so he's in good form.
That's right. He and Fujian both defeated Mika Immonen and Markus Juva from Finland in the final of that. And there's the soft break that we saw Lee Hae-wen executing so well in his match against Marlon Manalo. And does he have a shot on the red three? It's very close. It appears, though, that he just might be able to squeeze it in.
Yeah, I think he's just got a path past that 9 ball to pocket the 3. But he's got a lot of work on his hands here because the pink 4 is sitting next to the 6. So he needs to try and, there we see the angle there, needs to try and force the cue ball forward, and come behind that 4 and shoot it into the top hand corner pocket.
You called it, Pat. What I love about watching Lee Hae-wen is that he does not take his time. He's a very quick player, a rhythm player. He's probably one of the players who believes that taking too long to think about a shot is probably a bad idea. So he's a lot of fun to watch, and he has game.
Yeah, definitely. The speed of this match will suit both players. Strickland is a very quick player, and as you said there, Lee Hae-wen, he doesn't hang about when he's at the table. So we're in for a right cracker of a match here. Got a little tester of a shot here. And that's bang in the heart of the pocket there, Bob.
Earl doesn't look too impressed.
Oh dear. Nice cue ball control there from Lee Hae-wen. And Earl Strickland can only look on. And he got a right pacing in his first match on this table.
Lee Hae-wen gets things started with a clean break and run out. Leads Earl Strickland 1-0 here in the last match for today. You're watching the 2007 Philippines World Pool Championship on ESPN. Here, coming at you from the Araneta Coliseum in the heart of Metro Manila.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to find out how Earl will take this match. The last time he was in the TV arena, he didn't really get many opportunities with Alan Tan, who had a few breaking runouts. So we will see him gesture like he normally does.
Leading 1-0.
Lee Hae-wen just comes down to inspect the rack before his break-off shot.
Choosing the break from the left side of the table as we see it. Again gets the wing ball. How's he looking on the 1? He's got this break figured out, Pat.
Yeah, he doesn't exercise too much power into it. Here we see it again. It's a very controlled break. And luckily this time, he gets a real good shot in the 1 ball.
And just no problem spots on this table whatsoever.
Just needs to float that cue ball off 2 rails back out to the centre of the table. And how's he got his pace here?
Yes, well, just about. I think he'll take that.
Yeah, still in good shape there.
Now he needs to get on the right side here of the 3 off this blue 2.
And that nice confident stroke there. Playing it dead weight into the pocket. Always a sign of a confident player, that is. Just bounces that cue ball off the bottom rail to leave a nice angle on the pink 4.
He's actually left himself a little bit straight. But I think the key shot on this rack, surely, Pat, is 5 to 7. He's going to need to put a clean stroke on that.
Yeah, just before he played that shot there, he just showed everyone where he wanted that cue ball to be. And that's a nice angle here. He just needs to concentrate fully on making this orange 5. And just put a little bit of draw on the white off the rail. Back over to the other side of the table for the brown 7.
Lee Hae-Wen not looking like he's going to be missing anytime soon.
He's just a bit unhappy there. He's left himself a little bit straight on that brown 7. You just need to force this in a little touch.
Oh, look at that.
And that is great cue ball control there.
Fabulous draw stroke with low right hand English.
Just need to be careful of centre pocket here when he floats his black in. And avoids it nicely. And this is a very confident start from this young man from China.
Lee Hae-Wen back-to-back break and run-outs. He is perfect as he leads Earl Strickland here at the World Pool Championship. We shall return. Earl Strickland is looking down the barrel of a gun. He is in a 5-rack hole because Lee Hae-Wen of China is playing some inspired pool.
Yeah, he's certainly got off to a great start in this match. If you watch his break shot here, this is the one that's been causing most of the damage.
Well, this time, for once, he may not have a shot on the 1. This 1 stays out, clangs off that knuckle, and then the cue ball gets batted away by the 5.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen that in the match. He's had a bad roll off a break.
But we've seen some good safety by Lee today, so.
Yeah, be looking to send the 1, bank it back up table, send the cue ball down where the 2 is.
That's a clever shot.
Played a very nice containing safety shot there. And Earl's going over for his jump stick.
Early on in his career, Earl was never a proponent of his jump stick. Well, he's finally capitulated, and, well, not a bad hit, not a bad result for him. He used to be very vocal about his opposition to the jump stick. He said that he was a good jumper and that he jumped with his playing cue. Now he's used a short stick and come out all right, but lots of safety options here, aren't there, Pat?
Yeah, he's got a lot of places to hide here. He's just looking at the angle there where he wants to send that object ball. It's coming rail first, kicking the 1 back down table. Oh, and what about that for a beautiful shot? Yeah, it was just unfortunate there. Just let Earl see left-hand side of the 1 ball.
Well, that's a good reply. We're seeing some very high standard safety play, and I thought I heard a cue being slammed somewhere.
I think that was there. He's just not in harmony with the game at the moment. He just feels that everything's going against him. And we'll see Lee Hae-Wen come off 1 rail here and kick at this 1 ball.
It's not an easy 1 rail kick, though. Loading it up with right-hand side English. That the angle didn't seem to be on.
Yeah, he needed to avoid that green 6. It was a close call. And you can see by putting so much power in it, the angle didn't straighten up enough for him. Here we see that shot again. It was quite a distance away for the one ball.
Earl not happy with the layout here, even with ball in hand. Because the one will pass into the lower right.
Yeah,
but then, yeah, there's no real spot for the two.
Yeah, he could play the two off a Karama off a 6, pocket the 6.
Looks like he's going to be keeping it simple.
He's going to shoot the 2 up to the top right, float the white over to the left hand side for the red 3. And now he's back in good position. He's just a slight angle here, he just needs to be careful with centre pocket.
Oh,
wow, look at that cue ball.
That would have been one heck of a scratch. It stays on the bed of the table.
And it doesn't hang about there, he makes sure he shoots that 4 ball quickly.
Earl looks disinterested as he takes these balls down, but still coming out with nice shots.
Does he come out far enough there? No, he's dropped short. And he's left a tough shot. I feel he'll take this to the right hand side. No, he's cutting it back into the left. Just to avoid the 9 ball here. Good cue ball control there from Strickland.
Fabulous cue power, and Earl Strickland opens his account with a break and run out, with a run out off the error there by Lee, not able to get out of the great snooker by Earl. We have ourselves a match. 5-1 is our score. Lee still ahead, but Earl Strickland is on the board.
Strickland finally breaks his duck in this match and trails Lee by 1-5 in this race to 9. Group 14 finals match to see who goes through to the last 64. Strickland talking to the crowd again.
He broke his duck.
Rack 7,
with a cricket
Earl
fan.
Strickland to break. Train 1 rack
feel
to
like
5.
he's been hit for 6. Oh, he's trying the soft break.
He's copying the same break as Lee. He employed a very similar one. Here we see it again. A very soft break off. Controlled that white. Strickland not happy with his shaft there. He didn't get any drawback on that cue ball, and he's gone to his cue bag to maybe get another cue or another shaft.
Yeah, it's another shaft. Yeah, he has too much angle on this 3. He wanted that cue ball to scoot back a bit for the pink 4.
He's got to be very careful here because he's running into the 4 ball. Natural path of that cue ball.
If he draws it, will he be able to avoid the 4? Or does he want to draw?
Well, he'll avoid the 4, but he's got to get the pace right. He doesn't go in between. It's a nice little cannon onto the pink 4. You just run this through past the 9.
Oh, beautiful. Look at the spin on that cue ball.
He can make the game look so easy at times. He just elected to shoot the 6 into the side pocket. He's going to draw the cue ball back. for the 8 up the top. And he powers it in with a lot of authority. And this 9 to draw another one back.
You mustn't count out Earl Strickland. Yeah. Imitation, the sincerest form of flattery.
Rack 8, Earl Strickland to break. Train 2 racks to 5.
There's the wing ball. There's the 1. Is the 8 gonna give him a headache? There's your answer.
Here we see that break off again. Good control. One ball catches the side pocket knuckle, but the black 8 comes up in the way. I'm not quite sure if he can see enough of that.
Could elect to take it top right corner. It gives him. Oh, he's just going to play
elected
safe.
for his safety.
You really cannot be an elite pool player without a strong safety game. And all of a sudden, Lee Hae-Wen, who was just, you know,
Cruising.
on fire, yeah, all of a sudden now he's facing kick after kick.
Yeah, he's got one real escape here. And he'll be home for a little bit of luck after making contact with the win ball. Well, he's missed out with a long way there.
I'm surprised at how he missed that shot.
One hand.
Did not get the spin at all.
Here we see it again, overhead.
I think he hit that too hard, Pat.
Yeah, when you hit a ball too hard into the rail like that, it sort of straightens up and it doesn't follow its natural path. And it's given Earl another opportunity to claw another frame back. And again, you can see Lee there. He's just sitting in his corner meditating. While Earl continues to pocket the last remaining balls in this rack. And Strickland's a fine player to watch when he's in this sort of form. He makes the game look so ridiculously easy.
Yeah, and I just love his technique, love his stroke. He's a rhythm player, he's very smooth. And right now we have the makings of a classic here. Earl Strickland, another break and run out, and he pulls to within 2. Another run out, rather. He pulls to within 2 of Lee Hae-Wen.
Thought at the beginning of this match when Lee went into a 5-0 lead, we thought it was all going to be a one-way traffic and an early finish. But we can see earlier he's got a big smile on his face now after pulling back the last 3. And he really enjoys having conversations with the crowd in between his matches.
Strickland to break.
In between his shots, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of think it probably relaxes him. It makes him, settles him down. That's the only way I can explain it.
Yeah, you might be right there. Here we see the break off.
He's got a nice
Again,
kick off the knuckle there
yeah.
on the 1.
And the blue 2 is sitting right next to that 9. I wonder if he'll try a carom on it, because it doesn't look as if it goes past the 9.
It's close the way he's hitting it.
He's
Wow.
having a good look now. Yeah, it does go. Just let that cue ball run too much.
That's a loose shot. Can he still hold for the pink 4 here? If he's going to try to hold for it, he's really going to baby this shot.
I think what you need to try and do is come the other side of the pink 4 and take it into the same pocket as shooting the 3. But you need to be careful of that scratch. Oh, he's cut the angle in there. That's experience showing there. He cut the angle and run right into the 4 ball. This could be the frame winning shot. And it goes in easy. A long straight 6 down the bottom. And Earl Strickland starting to find his rhythm in this match. The nice pace of the table.
Nine deposited. Earl Strickland is on a rampage. His 4th straight rack. More action from the World Pool Championship when we return.
Welcome back to Day 3 highlights of the Philippines World Pool Championship from Manila. Earl Strickland fighting back 5-0 down, now trailing 4-5. This is rack 10.
Pat, I think he's starting to look a bit more relaxed.
Yeah, he's definitely.
4 racks to 5.
I mean, he's run off the last few racks in rapid style. He's breaking well. He's actually copied the break of Lee, where he doesn't exercise too much power in it. It's a control break. There we see it again. And do you know, for the third rack running, that 1 ball was just flirted round the centre of that middle pocket. Here we see it again. Just comes off the 2 knuckles here and sits up nicely.
Yeah.
You waste no time.
And that wing ball is just going straight down.
He just needs to draw back, get the... He's just got nothing on that cue ball there at all. It just stopped dead. He was hoping to draw back an inch or 2, leave a straighter shot to the centre pocket, and look at his face. He's certainly not happy. As I catch up of some results across a ticker tape at the bottom of your screen.
James Delahunty 2-0 from Australia.
Oh, I messed that up. A chance. I had a chance. I blew it.
Earl just talking to himself again, saying he had a chance, and he messed it up. He's fortunate he's still at the table here.
Yeah, can he just slow roll it forward and accept the long shot on the 5? Or he takes it into the corner, lower right corner, and then maybe brings the cue top right corner. Takes the 5 into the same pocket.
I'm liking your first choice of shots here. I would just roll the 4 ball into the centre and leave a longer thin cut on the 5.
Yeah, he just doesn't need to worry about anything else but pocketing on the 5, because the 6 is in a pretty good spot. Well, he's really at 6s and 7s with this decision here.
Yeah, as soon as he tries to do too much with it, I feel as if he'll just roll it in. He's just looking at the angle here, see if he can manoeuvre the white down table and back out again, but with a 6 and 7 where it's situated, I feel he's got too much work to do here.
Oh, Earl just does not like any of his options right now.
He's played it for the cannon into the 9, and he'll be happy at that. He's got a nice open shot there on the 5.
A very long bridge.
Nice cue there.
It's right back in line.
Yeah, just needs to stroke this cleanly, bring the cue ball back out centre field, and that's better control. Now he's right back in position. And he looks like levelling this match at 5-all. And he's certainly going down fighting anyway.
There goes the 9. This is vintage Earl Strickland winners break 9 ball here. And so is Fabio Petroni. All we have to know now is which 2 players will come out from the loser side. Earl Strickland, we've had a very tight match, only 3 unforced errors by both players.
Rack 11, Earl Strickland to break, 5-5.
Watch the 1 ball, see if it goes into the right side pocket. He's got it, and there's a shot on the blue 2. What does he do here to get shape on the 3, Pat?
Yeah, he's got a lot of work here. He might have a 3-9 combination on here from the left-hand side. He's just coming round. He's just having a look at it there. And I feel he'll just float this 2 ball in with a touch of left-hand English, come over the left side middle. And down for the combination.
Wow.
Well, there was a lot of movement there.
He may have gotten away with it here.
I think he's left Lee on that. He did great here. We see it again. Yeah, he missed that by a long way. And he may have got lucky.
I don't think Lee can see it.
Yeah, it's difficult to tell from this angle.
Oh, he's going to the jump stick. This is going to be one tough jump shot for him.
And there we see it there. He's the red 3 is in his path. So he'll be looking to jump over the edge of that 3.
You heard there Lee chalking his cue. You could hear how hard the tip of this jump cue is. Oh, that is wicked luck there.
Yeah, it wasn't far away from that shot there, but unfortunately for him, the cue ball here, we see it again. Big jump shot. Cue just, and the cue ball just scratches in the side pocket. Now Earl with cue ball in hand, drops that 2 in the side, and he's lining up for a 3-9 combo.
It's a bit off angle. Earl takes care of it. He has the lead. He wins his 6th straight rack. And Lee must be feeling that he has been frozen out of this match.
unfortunate there, Earl. And a tough bit of bad luck by Lee. Gives Earl his second opportunity in that rack. There we see the scoreline. Strickland 6, Lee from China 5. And he's just sitting there trying to compose himself in his seat. Hoping that he gets a clearer view of his object ball the next time he has a visit to the table. You've got to think, Bob, this has been a great comeback here from
Rack
Strickland.
12, Earl Strickland to
At
break.
one
Leading
point,
6 racks to 5.
it looked as if he just wanted to just pack his bags and
Yeah.
leave that arena and go home. But he's turned all that around. And this break shot is what's turned it around for him.
And I think he owes Lee He-Wen a Christmas card here, because he seems to have just completely copied his break shot. Now, the one has wandered on a bit more than it has in previous racks. Well, that's not in.
No, he's missed that a mile there. He's disgusted with himself there, Earl. Here we see it again. He missed that by a long way.
It has given a simple rack to Lee He-Wen. And again, we've got another combination there. This time it's the 4-9. This is shades of 2001.
Yeah,
When Mika Immonen won, they were using that racking device, and there were combinations over and over and over again on the TV table. That's not the best effort there by Lee.
no, he would have liked to have been the other side of the brown 7. It would have given him a much easier shot down the rail. He just needs to concentrate here, make sure of the cut and come 2 rails. He's elected not to go for the combination shot.
Okay, now big shot here. He's wrong-sided on the 4 to get to the 5. What do you do here? Does he just cannon off the 9 off the 4?
Well, I think he's got to put a lot of power in it. He'll probably miss the 9 ball. Putting too much power, yeah, to avoid that 6. Yes. He
That
might be
was-
happy with that one.
That was a great shot, though. Great cue power. But Lee He-Wen living dangerously there.
Yeah, he's still got a tricky little number, this orange 5. It's a thin cut down to your bottom left-hand corner there. But he just needs to make sure of the pot, because that 6 ball is sitting invitingly over that opposite centre.
Oh, that was a very uneven stroke there. Not even close.
Said that. Put pressure on the guy. He might not give up. Of course, same goes for me.
Does this cut, that looks to be a very thin cut.
No, I think he'll be trying to send the 5 ball down to the centre of the bottom rail and taking the cue ball way up table, trying to hide it behind the 7. He got his weight.
It's an outstanding shot there.
Well, I think he's just left a slight edge of the 5 here. There he demonstrates there with his cues in his arms in the air there. He's just, yeah, you can see from that camera angle, he can just catch a side of the 5. And this is an all or nothing shot, Bob.
You wanna see him cutting this ball.
I don't think he's got many options here. He tries to come cushion first. Interesting if he can miss that black.
You called it. This is not bad.
There's
Good effort.
a lot of distance between object ball and cue ball, makes that shot much more difficult. It does pass by the 8 into the right hand corner pocket, but that white ball's travelling way back upfield again.
Let's see. If I had that LASIK surgery, you guarantee I'd be back. Can't see this shot.
Strickland's just talking to the crowd saying he's not got eyesight for these kind of shots nowadays. He wishes he had laser vision surgery.
Well, for a guy who can't see the shot, he makes it anyway.
And he's come out great for that green 6 into the same corner pocket. And his eyesight didn't look too bad from me.
And Lee Hae-wen, you know, he must have felt so in control of proceedings just a couple of minutes ago. Now he's just seeing Strickland assert himself. Oh, did that's short of pace too. I don't.
I can't believe that. Can you believe that?
He's dead straight.
Yeah.
Perfectly dead. That's unbelievable I can get there. Wow.
Strickland just looking at the angle he's got in the brown 7.
Yeah,
And if he's perfectly straight as he says,
Unreal.
he won't be able to do much with that cue ball.
God, that's unreal.
yeah, and he can play a stop ball and just take the cut on the 8 or try and somehow cheat this.
I should
Power it
stay
over.
right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, Nigel, you better not get close to me.
Strickland there,
Smacking the referee unintentionally.
just off camera.
Nerve.
He waved his cue above his head, and Nigel Reid was just standing behind, and he got the brunt of it.
Nigel might be thinking of giving him a slug rack the next time around. Big shot here.
Earl's just jacking his cue up there. He might be trying to force an angle out of this. That isn't quite there.
Draw it back with all sorts of low right-hand English. Try and twist it back. That's also a ridiculously hard shot.
I'm going with you, Bob. I would rather just stop it.
Yeah.
Take a long, thin cut on the black 8.
Can he play a cross-side bank somehow with lots of English into the right side pocket?
You
That's
could do that. It's a
bit
dangerous shot this time of the match.
Well, he's gone with our first pick. Now the problem with this is cue ball is going to be going up and down. Great recovery. Great speed.
Yeah, he's willing that cue ball back down table towards the 9. It's a nice shot on 8. And this is for his 7th straight rack.
And reports of the demise of Earl Strickland have been greatly exaggerated. 7 racks on the trot.
Welcome back to a fantastic match here at the Philippines Whirlpool Championship. Earl Strickland was 5-0 down, now he leads 7-5. This is rack 13.
This time the 1 does not go down. And how about that?
Yeah, you just get too much into this break here. We see it again. Just too much power in that one. Sent the 1 ball way past the centre pocket and back upfield. He'll be disappointed with that, Earl. He's controlled that break perfectly for the last 7 racks. And he's just let that one get a little out of control. They'll be looking to play a good containing safety shot here.
not aware that he has called for a push out yet, so
Push.
Push out cold.
he's laid the cue up by the 3. Pat, would you take this shot?
No. I would send him straight back in. That is very difficult cueing that length of the table. For an accurate hit on that win ball. I don't feel it's in Lee's best interest. Trailing, yes. Giving table back to Earl.
It's not what I intended to do.
Yeah.
He said it's not what he intended to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. He's left himself a right tricky one there. You might actually see him trying to bank the cube, the one ball back down table to where he's standing at the moment. Try and pocket it. It's a shot to nothing because of where the red 3 lies at the moment.
He's gone and played safe instead. And he's lined up a very tough 1-6 combination that I doubt very much Lee Hae-Wen will want to go for.
Yeah, he's got a tough safety here, so I feel he might look to glance off the side of that. No, he's gone full-blooded for the cannon. The
Oh, he's
carom.
left it.
Yeah, he's left it up.
Got cold. He's sold out. Man, got away with it. Sold out.
Strickland was wearing this kind of bandage on his left elbow, and now he's
Boy, that
just
was
fine.
A fortunate roll right there.
Must have been
Yeah.
something that was, you know.
I did comment on that earlier on. Earl likes to wear a few different things around his arms for weight support, and well, who knows what goes on that guy's head.
But he's certainly playing at a higher standard in this match than he was against Alan Tan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, good idea that he let go of his bandages. Now, I think the 9 is obscuring his view to the 1 here.
Yeah, that's what he seems to be saying to us all. He's saying that Lee was very fortunate there. Sometimes you wonder if he's playing mind games and he can actually see that one ball. I've seen some players do that in the past. Try and give hope to the other player, thinking they're snookered, and then they just get down and stroke that ball in. And it really can play with your mind. But we'll soon see in a second. May try and stroke it off a 2 ball. Well,
You're lucky you down there, man. Yeah, big ball double kiss.
We've got Earl 1 talking to Earl 2 right now.
here we see that shot again. I think he was just trying to send the one ball back down table, but it went horribly wrong.
Now Lee Hae-Wen a chance to pull back. Now I think this is the key shot here. Can he slot this one in a lane in between the 9 and the 6 for the 3?
Yeah, he just wants to avoid the 7 ball here. How's his pace on the cue ball?
Wow, he's going to take the 3 on the other side. He's going to manage this collision though.
Yeah, he just needs to draw the cue ball away from the 8 here. He doesn't want to be contacting that because with that corner pocket so close, doesn't want to scratch.
Oh, Lee Hae-Wen has lost the plot here.
Yeah, you can see he was really worried about that scratch here, and he's taking his eye off the pot. And he's left a open table for Earl here.
Well, he's got some work, and he's married the 8 with the 9. Oh, the run out has just gone out the window.
He's talking to himself again.
I think he's having a word with the balls.
I wonder if he'll actually fancy the bank shot here in the 4 and draw the white into the black 8. No, he's going for the thin cut. Sends that 6 way up table. Has he got a kind bounce?
Well, it doesn't help him with the 8 and the 9.
Well, he's still got a lot of work to do in this rack.
I think he's got to position this cue ball. I think he needs, after he takes the 6 ball top right, I think he needs to take that 7 into the left side pocket and have some kind of angle off that.
Yeah, if
to
he
bust up 8-9.
Well, he can actually, if he gets a good angle on the 7 here, to drop into the side pocket, he can actually come behind the black 8 and send it up to the top left. But all depends on.
That's true.
Well, he's got a fortunate little kick here.
Now maybe with a bit of top left-hand spin, he can do the shot you suggested.
Yeah, I think he'll come behind down to the bottom end of the table here and send the 8 up to that top left here. We see it, a little follow through with some spin.
Oh, beautiful play.
He looks in good shape there. Just send that 8 top side. Wow.
Great shot by Earl.
Bang in the centre of the pocket there, and this 9 ball to take an 8-5 lead.
Earl, the Pearl is on the hill. What a comeback from 5-0 down. He stormed back. Lee Hae-Wen must be feeling sick right now. A miss on the 3 is punished severely by Earl. There it is.
Yeah, he's starting to feel the pressure that Earl is putting on him at the moment. At one time he looked so super confident, but yet when Earl come back at him, he's starting to think more about his shots, and you can see he's normally sitting there being very quiet, meditating in the corner, but he's talking to one of his friends at the side now. Strickland on the hill.
Rack 14.
And
Strickland to break, leading 8 racks to 5.
He'll be looking to take a little bit off his brake. He hit the brake that a little bit too hard. Yeah, you can see it. A lot softer this time.
Oh, but does he have a shot on the 2?
Yeah, that 2 ball goes past the pink 4. Here we see it again. Ball split nicely. And he just needs to drop this 2 in for the red 3.
Oh, and Earl just does not mess up usually from situations like this. And I tell you what, Lee Hae-Wen must be feeling like he's been hit by a truck. A 5-0 advantage has completely vaporized under a barrage of brilliant shot making, and Lee Hae-Wen probably thinks that his world championship is over. See if Earl goes. No, he's not gonna go for the 6-9 combination.
Oh, he's in the wrong side of that, I think. He would have been like, yeah, you see him. He would have liked another inch further down, so he'd been running up table for the 7. And now he's got to take it in the opposite corner pocket. Where's that cue ball going? Oh dear.
And he's not landed great on the 7 also.
Oh, he's making hard work of this one. He's got a tough 7 here, but if he can make this 7 ball, the cue ball will automatically come off the left hand side rail and back out for a good shot in 8. So he just needs to concentrate on making this 7. But it's a tough shot with that cue ball so close to the rail.
But if there's one player who has the ability to dig himself out of a hole, it's Earl, and he's done it several times in this match. Gotten out of line and then found a way back into ideal position, and just like that.
And that's what's so great about Earl Strickland. He's one of the best shot makers in the game today.
This will be the 4th break and run out from Earl Strickland, who blazes into the round of 64 at the expense of Lee Hae-Wen. 9 consecutive racks. Earl wins 9-5.
So Earl Strickland then is the 3rd player through to the round of 64 from Group 14.